I like to think that sometimes my English lessons can offer not only help with your language learning, but also with life in general. Today's short lesson is here to do both of those things. We will look at two interesting phrases that are used in the English language, both relating to the word read. As a verb, the word read simply means to follow words on a piece of paper that have been written or printed in some way. To look at something whilst following or observing can also be described as reading. You might read a book. You might read some text that has been written down. You can read information in the form of numbers. Figures and statistics can also be read. Reading is part of general comprehension. You can listen to something being said, or you can read something that has been written down. The first phrase I want to look at is one we often use before signing a contract or some other type of binding document. The phrase is, always read the small print. This particular phrase serves as a very good piece of advice. Before you go ahead and agree to anything that has been presented to you in the form of a contract, you must first read the small print. In this phrase, we are saying that you must study everything that has been written in the contract. You must look closely at all of the words and each clause one by one. In this phrase, the small print refers to the tiny details that may in the future create problems for those names that are on the contract. Before agreeing to anything, you must read the small print. Make sure you understand all of the details contained in the contract before signing your name at the bottom. Another phrase that uses the word read is read between the lines. This particular phrase refers to the action of looking closely for the hidden meanings contained within something. This particular phrase is often used figuratively as a way of expressing the action of trying to work out what was actually said and whether or not there is some hidden meaning contained within. A person might read between the lines of what has been said to them. An innocent statement or question might have some hidden agenda. There might be more to what was said. We might analyse the actions of someone by reading between the lines. One is trying to work out whether what was said or done is true or not. It is possible to be misled by what a person expresses in any particular moment. Only later do we stop to think about that moment. We analyse what was said. We look for some hidden meaning. We will read between the lines. Of course, for most of the time, there is nothing being hidden or withheld. But human nature often causes us to be a little suspicious from time to time. Sometimes we can't help ourselves. We must read between the lines. You might describe these phrases as words of caution, a piece of advice or wisdom passed from one person to another can be described as a word of caution.